Hello, everyone.
Nicely.
Sorry about that. Sorry, we got a little glitched by OBS, I guess. So it is good to be back. Where were we? I think we were talking about Matt. What would Spoot do if stuck on an isle, on a raft in the middle of the ocean?
His spook was stuck on a raft in the middle of an island. He would look for water. No. Um, what did I say? Oh, hi, I'm Matt, the Play Spookatorial player, in case you missed that. Um, Spoot would, he'd take it easy the first day, get in some rest, do some fishing, wait for a long rest, prepare the spells, control water and water walking, and then see how to get out of there from there. Probably some survival checks also.
Fair enough. I dig it. Well, after that exciting, quick little adventure in technical difficulties, let's dive right in to last week's recap and tonight's episode of Newly Forged. Last time on Newly Forged, the Grig and the Misfits ventured through the frozen forests of Shormal, battling packs of predatory creatures, including wolves, bears, saber-toothed tigers, and even some tiny little fey creatures called quicklings that were very, very stabby. After the battle, Spoot
And
reluctantly,
disrespectful.
they were very rude too. This is true. Uh, After the battle, Spoot reluctantly applied the blood from one of those slain fey quicklings to his shield in order for it to regain its very helpful ability. Feeling guilty the entire time, Spoot did the dirty deed, and when the shield seemingly drank in the blood, he tossed it aside in disgust at his own actions for a few moments before reluctantly retrieving the shield. The party, now wounded, tired, and in need of rest, have begun to contemplate a long rest beneath the protective aura of Spoot's recently summoned Guardian of Faith. So with that, we pick right up where we left off. It is getting into early evening. You have just slain a group of these little fey 2-foot tall quicklings. And it's up to you what to do. There is a floating spectral guardian that will be there for about 7 hours, 59 minutes, and 42 seconds, I think.
I'm
Sounds
assuming it's giving off light, or does it not do that?
It actually does not. I don't think. I can double check. I mean, for flavor
I mean,
purposes, maybe, but
it is invisible and just appears to have like a shield and a sword floating there without an actual guardian form.
I didn't know if
yeah.
the shield and sword were shining.
I mean, you can see it. They're visible, like because it's supposed to have the emblem of Farlane emblazoned on it somewhere. But I don't think it, for practical mechanical purposes, I don't think it gives off any light.
Yeah.
Still need fire.
But the good thing is, it's got about 38 or so hit points left to destroy something if it comes within range. So that's
That is
nice.
true. And we should try to pop the tin up right behind it.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yes.
Yeah. So you are all going to settle in for a long rest. Uh, I assume you want to do watches for the evening?
Yes.
Yeah.
And if Greg has time to ritual cast alarm, I would like.
Yeah,
Yes, I think that's
they can do that. Absolutely. Great. So, they all go about doing that while Defect says the word and sets up the camp. I've got it in chat with the hi there Pikachus. How you doing? Um, love the Pika emojis. Emotes? They're emotes on Twitch, right? Yeah, that's what they are. Anyway, so over the 10 minutes, Grig casts their alarm spell. Defect pops up the tent, and you all can start your watches. Who would like the first watch for the evening?
I can go first.
Okay, great. Defect, go ahead, make a perception check. As you stare out into this snowy, icy coated wasteland, but not really a wasteland, but it is slowly kind of becoming one.
Roll a 21.
Frozen tundra.
Indeed. That is wonderful. With a 21 defect, you can hear nothing. Nothing beyond the wind and the snow falling. You don't hear anything else crunching on ice. There's no... nothing is like approaching you. There's no caws of birds. There's no howls of wolves. Everything is still except for the constant of the wind and the falling snow. If you get up and walk around and move, you do crunch ice, and the temperature drops even more over the course of the night. So it's a good thing you have that cold weather gear. But yeah, it is otherwise quiet.
Okay. Well, at the end of my watch, I will go and wake up Rick.
All right. Cool. I believe Matt is controlling Grig tonight. So go ahead, Matt, and roll a Grig perception check.
Yeah, I'm happy to do it. Didn't want to take that away from Mike though. If Mike wanted to do it. I just didn't want to force Mike to do it since I told him.
It's okay.
Does it make you do it?
I don't actually know how this sheet works. What do all these things mean?
Oh no, I'm just
Oh
not.
gosh. Yeah, honestly, I don't know if I'm reading the wrong sheet because Amber didn't have one in T&D Beyond, right? It's just the one in Roll20.
Correct, which you should have access to right now.
I do, but I'm looking. Here we go. I know, I was on spells.
Yeah, you just got to be on the main page and then scroll down to the left.
Oh, wow. Look at
Yes.
Greg.
All right, Grig with an 18 perception. They spend their watch listening very intently, hearing the wind blow, listening for ice cracks of approaching creatures or the crunching of snow. They hear nothing. The watch passes uneventfully.
I got a feeling. Oh no, never mind. That wouldn't make sense. I was thinking Greg would be distracted by the spirit guardian, but I think they've seen it before at this point.
Yeah, I think you've brought it out before. I believe Grig is going to wake Adis because Adis has the dark vision.
Yes, that is a good point. Greg will do that.
All right, Adis, go ahead. Make that lovely, lovely perception check in a forest.
Just like last time.
Yeah, in a forest in the night.
Oh, that's better than last. Oh wait, I don't trust this place.
Cool.
So let's just 24.
All right. So with a 24, you listen and you hear the howling winds, but no howling wolves tonight. So
Thank
that's
God.
Good. You don't.
If it was wolves, I think I would literally die.
You don't hear chuckling, fayish laughter. You don't hear the crunching of ice. You don't hear the slithering of, ice snakes or anything like that. It appears that you are not drawing any attention for whatever reason tonight.
That's fine.
Cool.
I'll warm the. I assume like when Greg comes out, they dim the fire a little bit. 'Cause
Probably.
that's what we normally do in the middle of the night. But then I'll put a little bit more wood back on and then wake up Spoot.
All right. Spoot, go ahead. Make that perception check.
All right.
I'm gonna go grab some wine.
I love it. Okay. So
That was not with disadvantage, I mean.
So with a 19, Spoot, you are listening and you hear the wind howling and the snow falling. The snow seems to fall constantly And it does limit vision. Like, it's limited everybody's vision. But it's not like aggressive snow. It's just thick, heavy clumps of snow. But it is not very, very happening tonight. It's very quiet, very still, for whatever reason. Eventually, towards the end of your watch, the sun begins to rise. And you notice that even though it is winter, Spoot, the sun doesn't stay down for any longer than it would if it weren't late summer. So this strange weather thing is definitely not natural.
Detect magic. No, I'm just kidding.
You can.
I actually don't remember if I have it. Oh, I do. Could I ritual cast it right in the early mornings just for fun?
Yeah. Do you have the pearl?
No, that's on Grig. Grig's asleep. Spoot wouldn't wake Grig up.
Oh, pearl is for identify, so never mind.
Oh, yes, that's right. Thank you for reminding me. I just was staring at that.
No,
yeah,
that was me being dumb. Fly.
I was also.
Yeah, so you cast Detect Magic. You spend a few minutes doing that. You detect the magic of the tent, immediately visible to you, and your own magical items. But nothing elsewhere. It seems like whatever the source is of this storm is not within range of your spell. But you can tell that it is unnatural in that it's not the right time of the year, but the effect itself seems to not be magical.
That rules out that the snow is not magical, which is good.
Right. It does appear to be mundane snow.
I thought we established that it was just like what's causing the weather is the magical effect.
Yeah,
but it's good to have it confirmed.
I don't know. Things are weird around here. Also, Detect Magic really only goes 30 feet, so that probably it doesn't really do much for me. None of my spells have range beyond like where I can throw a stick.
What, you can't do something for 6 miles like some rangers we know?
That's literally
not.
It's only in the forest.
You detect
I know,
the
and it's
presence
wonderful.
of this creature within 7 universes.
Listen, at least it's not different planes.
Not yet.
That's true. That is true. I think I have at least one thing that is something on this plane, and if they're in another plane, then I have like a 25% chance that it doesn't work. I can't remember now.
Yeah. But the end of your watch comes, and everybody gains the benefits of a long rest.
Woo!
So well done.
Mike, do you remember there's a quick and dirty way to do a long rest on Grig's character sheet, or do I just need to go reset everything?
You just reset everything.
Yeah.
I'll be a moment.
I'd love my camera to stop freezing.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'll just be dots.
Cycling dots.
Mm-hmm.
So you all take your rest. You've recovered half of any spent hit dice up to your max. So I believe you're all level 7, so you should get back, I think it rounds up. So 4 hit dice? Or does it round down? Well, whatever. Yeah, you get back at least 3.
At least 3, at most 4.
Great. Cool. So, assuming you guys break camp and head on your way, go ahead, Adis, and make your survival check to trek through and head on due north. You've already turned due north based on your directions from the big tree that you were directed towards a few hours back.
Mm-hmm.
So you think you're supposed to just keep heading due north. So go ahead, make a survival check for that.
Alright, so this is +3. Ew. 17. 1d4. 19.
Okay, cool. Yeah, with a 19, based on the rising sun, even through the snow, you're able to find true north pretty easily. And you head on in that direction. And you are crunching through the snow, even with the extra layers of gear keeping you warm. It is a little bit slow going just because of the reduced visibility of the constant snowfall. But nevertheless, you trek northward. So as you go, what is your marching order? Adis, are you doing the like 10 feet in front of everybody thing again?
I mean, I would assume so, because it's. I also have like my group isn't slowed by difficult terrain, while my favorite terrain. So I'd assume I'm leading.
Yeah.
Unless you have a turtle in your party.
I mean, it doesn't say specifics like that.
No, like
If
you are
generic
not.
material.
Yeah, you are not slowed by any difficult terrain. That's why you've been able to maintain a good pace this whole time. Cool.
I'm
If
just
I start
persuaded.
seeing signs of predators or something again, I will pass
Disappear.
out trace. Yes, I'm just gonna portal home and just leave y'all to deal with it.
We're gonna spend the rest of the evening looking for you in trees.
Listen, I've gone down twice. I'm gonna hang out in them trees.
Cool. So Adis, you are able to like keep your eyes on the path and still like lead everybody, and you get the benefits of your passive perception the whole time as well. And you do not notice any tracks or anything with a 22.
25.
25. Sorry.
25 passive.
Oh, nice. Cool. Good to know.
Matt.
Cool. Yeah, it's ridiculous, but hey. Yeah. Very cool. I should update that. Passive perception is 25.
I mean, it's only going to go to a max of 32, so, I mean, you know.
Well, still good for me to know. All right. As you head on up, Greg, Defect, and Spoot, how are you arranged in this path? Adis is about 10 feet in front of you.
I probably take up the rear, and I'm guessing Grig and Spoot ahead of Defect.
Okay. So Adis, Greg, Spoot, Defect?
Yeah.
Yeah, that works.
Unless someone's putting Grig in the, like, baby carrier thing, like, on the chest.
I know this whole time I've been complaining about Spoot's short legs in the snow. I cannot imagine the time Grig is having.
Cool.
The snow is as tall as Grig.
Yeah. Cool. So, Adis, out of the corner of your eye, you've been probably going for a couple of hours at this point. Out of the corner of your eye, you see like a dust devil of snow and ice. And then you see that it begins to form a body, but not of a humanoid, of a large creature. And it is solidifying itself right next to your friends. And I need you to roll initiative, Adis.
Only I could track the air. 5.
Great. That's cool. All right. So,
Today's the day.
Adis, you see this creature form right next to your friends. And
Bone storm.
it,
Or would it be like ice
it-
bone storm?
it appears to be a skeletal wraith-like creature with big jaws and teeth. And your friends don't even notice it. And it forms and immediately makes an attack on Spoot and on Grig. That is a natural 20 against Spoot.
That is a natural hit.
Yeah. For oh my god in hell.
59. Oh no, I'm dead.
For
Don't do that. You're the cleric.
for 39 piercing damage
Oh,
Well, I'm
my
close.
Jesus.
So,
Yeah.
I'm
and
guessing I didn't
18
see...
cold damage.
Hang on, let me just do some math. 39 plus 18 equals unconscious.
Does it?
Oh no, it's very close.
Yeah, it appears bites. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw as well.
Yeah, I figured that was coming.
Okay. As this thing bites into you, Spoot, you feel cold chill run through your body, and you can feel your blood turning to ice inside of your veins. And Greg is bit with a 26.
Well, that will definitely hit.
Uh, yeah, Greg takes 24 piercing damage and 4 cold damage and must also make a con save.
All right, sorry, hang on. 24 piercing.
Yes, and 4 cold.
Oh, why do you do this to me?
So a total of 28.
Oh, they're doing much better than I am. Okay, Constitution saving throw.
Yes. All right. Greg also feels a cold push through their veins, but then pushes through it and drives the chill out.
I actually did the wrong thing. I did a check instead of save, but if they pass, do you want to take it or do you want me to reroll?
I mean, if they're proficient in saves,
If they're proficient, it would just be higher.
It would be exactly. It would be higher. 3 points higher. So.
Yeah, so they're fine. Cool. So another thing to note here, Spoot, is that your speed is halved, and you can take either an action or a bonus action, but not both. And you can't take reactions.
oh damn.
Ways to cripple the cleric 101.
Essentially, you are under you have the same effects as the slowed condition, but without having the spell on you. But Adis, it is now your turn. You saw this thing happen, so you get to act in the surprise round.
Thanks, Adis.
You're welcome. I'm gonna save you. Just kidding, I can't. I'm going to bonus action summon the pixie
All
on
right.
top of Spoot.
All right. You summon your little friend here.
Oh my god, he has a picture.
Yes, I do. So your little emo pixie shows up, and he's all like, "Fine, I'll be here again. Whatever."
The damn turtle.
It's you again? Ugh. I guess I'll make you feel better, Mr. Shellhead.
I love it.
So he just appears, and he's got this long black trench coat and like these thigh high boots or like knee high boots, real little like shit kicker boots, like could really fuck you up in a mosh pit kind of deal. The torn sleeves are there. Oh no. Did we lose Mateo?
It seemed like, yeah.
Mateo, I think we lost your video. Oh, here we go.
I suddenly...
There we go. Cool. But yeah, so he's all in his getup, and he's got this purple glow around him that makes him look very edgy in this snow. But yeah, he's fun and he's happy. But he's there, so that's good.
I don't think he's either of those things.
Fun and happy, definitely not.
He is there.
He is there.
So I'm just curious. It says whenever you or a creature moves or moves into the space for the first time or begins its turn there, it heals. Does that mean when I summon it on someone, that would heal them immediately?
No, because it's the start of their turn, right?
Okay. Well, it says the first time moves into the spirit space. So I don't know if that counts. If I start it on top of him. Because you can just like run circles through it until it goes away.
Because we've kind of played it this way, if you summon it on top of someone at the start of your turn, the effect will happen.
Okay. All right.
Or at the start of their turn, the effect will happen.
All right. Yep, I'm done with this camera tonight.
I'm sorry.
All right. It's fine. I just need to buy a new one. All right. I'm gonna attack this thing.
Yeah, do it.
Is it a monstrosity? I'm guessing not.
It is not.
Okay.
It seemed to form out of the snow and ice itself.
Right. Because damage-wise, it increases.
Yeah, totally.
27.
That will hit.
5.
All right.
Second shot. 25.
Yep.
Or extra 8. Oh, I forgot to roll sneak attack. For an extra 2.
All right. Very cool. 2 magical repeating arrows pew pew shoot out and strike this thing, and it pretty much ignores it. I now need everybody else to roll initiative. Defect with a 21, Spoot with a 15, and Greg with an 8. Wonderful.
That's not how I hoped that would go.
That brings us now to Defect. You have seen this thing appear next to your 2 squishy friends and attempt to eat them and bite both of them, Spoot especially badly.
I rage, I reckless attack, and I use my axe.
All right.
14 to hit.
A 14, you hit the icy bones that this creature has formed of itself, and your axe glances off, doing no effect.
Lane, that was big damage too. Okay, second attack, 20 for 12 points of damage.
This time you get through, and your axe cleaves through some of the ice that has formed the body, dealing 12 magical slashing damage to it. Well done. Next up, unless you want to do anything else, Defect?
Nope, that's it.
Cool. Next up, we have Spoot. Adis, go ahead, roll the healing for your dude.
3.
Oh boy.
Okay.
I mean, thanks.
So you feel this fairy, this pixie dude, just kind of brush his hand, kind of like in the middle of your forehead, kind of like more of a slap than a pat. And he's like, "Here, feel better, okay? Shelly? Whatever."
Maybe hit me harder next time.
Whatever. And as you say that and have this brief interaction with him, you feel the ice in your veins chill, and you take 8 points of cold damage.
8 points of unconscious damage.
And Spoot becomes unconscious and falls to the ground.
That would have... So that is meant to happen at the start of my turn, I guess. Yeah.
Those 2 things happen simultaneously. But I let you gain the hit points because maybe it would have been enough to like not have you go under. So.
Yeah, that's okay. Thank you.
Maybe the damage first and then the healing would have been better.
In this case, yes, but you've rolled high on it before, so if you had rolled 6, it would have been enough. All right. Well, unfortunately, Spoot falls unconscious. Next up, we have the creature. The creature turns its attention to defect.
Yep.
And totally misses you with its maw. Just misses you entirely. Yeah, that's its turn. That is its turn.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Very nice.
It had a special thing for the first round of combat, and now it doesn't have that thing anymore.
Oh!
That brings us to Grig.
Make haste. Oh, that's me.
Yeah, it is.
Greg's gonna be like, oh, shit. Bunch of shits. And order of operations here. Do we have a good berry in Greg's possession? We do, don't we? That's a full action to administer?
Yep.
Okay. Grig will do that. Be like, come on, get up, Spoot. And give Spoot a good berry.
Okay.
And then we'll use Fury of the Small to GTFO.
You mean Nimble Escape?
Nimble Escape. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
One of their goblin magics.
Yep.
To get out of here.
Bonus action to disengage.
Yep. That's what I said. Booby trap. And it's gonna come back. I don't know, way over here. Let's see how far it is. 15 and kind of get behind, like try to put defect between Grig and the creature.
Yeah, absolutely.
I believe that's it, right? That's everything.
All right, cool. Cool. So, Spoot, you are no longer unconscious. You have a hit point. You're still prone on the ground and under the slowed effect, but that brings us to Adis.
Oh boy. Planar Warrior.
Mm-hmm.
First arrow. 13.
It just goes through some of the like icy bones, the space between them, just no effect.
Second arrow. 20.
With a 20, yeah, you'll hit it this time. You'll right in the like skull portion.
So that is 15 points of damage.
Nice.
Then I will move. Trees look nice. Right there.
All right. Very cool.
That's a big sturdy one.
Right?
Next up, we have Defect.
All right, same thing as before. Reckless attack. Swing my axe. 27 to hit.
Oh, that's right. You were reckless last turn, weren't you? I forgot. So you would have been hit with a 26 then.
Yes, yep.
So take 16 piercing damage reduced to 8 and 5 cold damage. And then make a con saving throw for me real quick.
21.
All right, you're good. You feel that cold seep in, but you push it out through pure force of muscle. And
awesome.
With a 27, you will hit it. So yeah, you deal 12 points of damage to it. Very nice.
And second attack, 20 for 14 points of damage.
All right. So this time it sees your axe coming at it, and it quickly creates it pulls from the snow and ice around it to make a little shield for itself. And your axe catches on that shield. And it then slithers away from you, which does not provoke an opportunity attack.
From either of us?
From any of you, yeah. and it just begins to slither into the forest away from you.
Okay.
Next up, we have Spoot. Well, actually, it's still Defect's turn, so you could chase
Right.
after it.
Is it still? Oh yeah, there it is.
It has run up here.
Yeah. I mean, I can get up to it. I'll chase it down.
Okay.
Not bad, 30. 35. So, yeah, that's where I'll be. That's all I can do now.
All right, cool. Spoot, give me another con save, actually, before your turn.
No, no. I forgot about that. The good berry was an unwise choice. Very unwise.
Okay. Spoot, at the start of your turn,
You turn into an icicle.
you take 11 points of cold damage and fall unconscious again.
Yeah, boy. The night of all nights did not get any context.
However, Adis, you can have your spirit touch him.
Oh, yes. I'm not going to do that this turn, though.
No? Okay.
I'm just kidding.
I was like, that means he has something better planned?
My only heal. I'm trying to save the charges. No, there you go.
Great.
Woo!
So you get 4 hit points, and you can stand up.
I am going to suffer permanent rain damage. This is not good for a knowledge cleric.
Do you stand up?
Sure. I'll stand up unless this is a trap.
Cool. You use half your movement to stand up. You have half your movement remaining, and you can do either an action or a bonus action, but not both.
Okay, so I am affected by slow, but it's not a spell.
Correct. The icy bite of this creature has slowed your body, and that is what is chilling the blood in your veins, constricting the movement.
Oh boy. It does not sound like lesser restoration would work on it, but I'm not sure if Spoot would know that.
You can try.
Sure, unless there's some way, like, is there a way I could roll a check to determine if Spoot might
Make
suss it out?
an Arcana check using
Arcana,
using
yes,
your
the
Wisdom
one.
modifier.
Oh.
Because that's your
I was
spell
just-
casting.
Gotcha. I'll just roll Perception then, because it's not... Should be the same modifier. Oh, wow, I got lucky.
Cool. With a natural 20 for a total of 25, lesser restoration will affect a condition. You're pretty sure it's not going to work on this. Like, you have to push through it yourself.
Oh, boy. All right, time to buck up, Spoot. Okay, great. I've got an idea. Then I will move 5 feet this away, and if it gives me a clear shot of the creature, I will try a little act of desperation and cast Guiding Bolt.
Yeah, go for it. You can see him through there. The branches is high enough. Unfortunately, a 16 will not hit.
I love wasting that spell. Sorry, Defect, I tried.
At the end of your turn, go ahead, make another con save.
I will move back here first.
All right.
If I have enough.
16 isn't a bad roll either. Yikes.
Roll another spirit heal for him.
Oh,
This is the third.
Yes,
trying to drink wine. God damn it, Spook.
I understand.
You only get 3.
That's okay.
Right.
It might be enough to save me. I really doubt it.
It's 3 more than I had.
All right, another con save, yeah?
Yep. Make another con save, please.
Oh, finally. Jesus Christ.
With a 15, you manage to push the cold out of your veins. Took you a while because you're a turtle, cold-blooded, so you know. But yeah, no, you did it. You've pushed through. That effect is no longer on your spootness.
Oh, gosh. Get out of here, Gary.
So well done. Boom. All right. Next up is the creature. It is. Yeah, it's going to attempt something to hide itself in the midst of the snow. Oof. Defect. It becomes a snow flurry and you can't see it. You knew it was there, but it is not there anymore.
Okay, so like I'm looking at like a 10-foot area of a snow flurry and calm all around it, like outside that 10-foot.
No, like it's constantly snowing where you are, but like the body of this thing has become a snow flurry, so you can't see the body. Essentially, it rolled a natural 20 on a stealth check.
Damn it. Swing wildly.
I mean, that's what defect would do.
Um,
That's all he can do is swing.
Well, it's
Fuck
not
you.
your turn yet.
No, I know. It's still his turn.
Yeah. And you see it kind of disappear into the snow, and you can't tell where it is. So when it appears behind you and bites you, it catches you by surprise. So that is a 31 to hit. For 22 piercing damage, reduced to 11 because of your rage. And 6 cold damage, which is not reduced. And then go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw for me.
$18.
That is a success. Once again, you feel it, the like bite of this thing try to chill your veins, but you push through it. But the bite still hurt a bit. So there's that. Next up, we have Greg.
Oh, that's me.
That is you.
God damn it. Rig. What are we doing, Rig? I feel like they have a wrench for this. Something to do with fire. That's what Rig's gonna do. Rig needs to see it first, don't they?
Yep. They could move to over here and see it.
Yeah. Is that a good spot? Alright.
Yeah.
What fire wrench? I choose you.
Not that.
Fire wrench.
Is it a spell? I actually don't know.
No, it's firebolt, and
It's
you roll an
firebolt.
extra D8 with it.
It's
So
fireball.
it just click firebolt. And
There it is.
slash
And then
R,
add a
one-
D8.
1d8, yeah.
Very cool. So Greg launches this thing, and once again it sees Greg out of the corner of its eyes, and it creates that snowy shield again, blocking it.
Is the 1d8 just for damage? It's not an additional attack.
Correct. It's just damage.
Gotcha.
And then it moves away again.
Oh boy.
I'm sorry, it slithers away, or I get an opportunity attack?
No, it created a shield and slithered away.
Okay.
Wait, a 21 didn't hit it?
That is what I am understanding.
Well, it looked like it would have if not for the shield it created.
Bitch. Okay.
Grid does horrible things about its mother in Goblin.
That is absolutely fair.
Adis clutches his pearls.
Wonderful. And Adis, that brings us to your turn.
Actually, wait, hurry. Oh, never mind. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no. I have a bonus action, right? The
Yes,
cannon
yes, you
is a
do.
bonus action. Okay.
It is, yeah. Would you like to
With-
produce Chomper?
I would like to produce Chomper.
All right,
I need to reread Chomper's range.
you have produced Chomper. It's a 10-foot range for the healing effect, I think.
Okay, then Greg will move 5 feet closer to Spoot and put Chomper in the middle of Spoot and me. Greg. Here?
Owner of 2 dogs says Adis having pearls is a power move in its own.
That we could use those pearls as spell components, Adis. Gosh darn.
They're not that
they're
fancy.
they're 100 GP each.
Sure. Okay, so Chopper will go here, and then using the ability is also part of the same bonus action, or is it just summoning?
I believe it is part of the ability when you summon it to select its mode.
It's like Spirit Weapon. Okay.
Yeah.
Then the mode will be for the temporary hit points, and I will try to figure out where the hell that is.
Yep.
It says protector mode.
Yeah, so if you go to Chomper's character sheet and hit Protector mode, it'll do it for you.
That makes sense. It's a character sheet for everything these days.
Well, you know, just the stuff that people need to hit numbers on. So you and Spoot, or Grig and Spoot rather, get 8 temporary hit points.
Oh, thank the Lord. Okay.
All right, Adis, it is now your turn.
All right. I'm going to do my typical thing.
Yep.
Pew pew. Natural 20.
Yep, that will hit.
Too bad I don't get sneak attack on this. 9, 24 points of damage.
Nice. Adis, what does it look like when you kill this thing?
The arrow just like momentarily stops on like this shield it had, and then just like breaks through and punctures like whatever core it had, and the core just like falls.
Nice. So your arrow fires through any ice shield that it attempted to produce, which it couldn't get up in time. It seems like it can only do it once per turn. Maybe it's a reaction. Who knows? But it smashes through it and smashes into this ice skull of the creature itself. And it shatters the skull, and all the bone pieces fly out in little chunks of ice. And you hear a tinkling of ice upon frozen snow and ice skidding across the surface. And all is silent once again as you have killed the creature.
Okay, let's take a long rest, everyone.
Well done. Well done indeed. You defeated the ice creepy thing.
Oh yeah. How long do the temporary hit points last?
Until you use them or complete a short rest. Or long rest.
I'm gonna blast them again then. Now that we're let's get everyone together first, and then I'll do it.
Yeah, I believe Chomper can stay out for a minute.
Well, I guess it's not very long, but we constantly are getting ambushed, so I've taken all precautions.
Let me see. Eldritch Cannon.
I'm gonna roll my thing 3 more times on Spoot.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, thank you.
You get 10 more.
Oh, amazing! And unfortunately, all of our temporary hit points are now at 5, so we downgraded a bit. But
Well, no. Maximum takes over. So, like, if you get 8 and then you get 5 more, yeah, it's a highest takes precedence thing.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, the remaining party members can get 5, and it might not do any good. But if one of those things is hiding out here again, maybe it'll save her life.
Yep. Oh, actually, I just noticed something. Chomper actually deserves 5 more hit points.
Yay!
Cool.
Do we want to take a short rest?
I mean, you got hit hard, so
I feel fine. I don't know what you're talking about.
Spiritual weapon appears behind Adis, and
Not this.
I mean, one of these days I'll actually like prepare that. Doesn't matter. I don't have any ritual healing spells. Is the long and short of that thought. I mean, I think if we can afford the time, Sweet will say if we can afford the time, I wouldn't mind taking a quick rest and trying to save spell slots since it's still so early in the day.
Yeah, you can do that. It's up to your group discussion.
yeah, of course.
And it's up to an hour, or it is literally just 1 hour?
A short rest is 1 hour,
Okay.
during
I
which
would-
you can spend hit dice, however many you have. You can spend
I
one,
would
you can
like-
spend none, you can spend 7. It's up to you. And remember,
Can I-
each one you roll, you add your Constitution modifier to as well.
Can I donate hit dice?
No.
That's all right. His food has plenty, I think. So anyway, let's do it if y'all are okay with it.
Cool. Fantastic.
Offer Spoot another good berry.
Thank you, but I'm very full.
Is Greg spending hit dice as well?
Yes, I think Grig will spend some hit dice as well.
All right, cool. Just remember that as an artificer, Greg, I believe, also has d8s. Yes.
Mhm.
Cool.
I still haven't figured out how to use the short rest properly in D&D Beyond.
I'll show you sometime.
Me either. Truthfully, I just do everything manually.
Well, you would think that like, it doesn't matter.
I mean, it's not that tricky. You really just click the short rest button, and then you roll the hit die. You click however many you want to do, and then you hit roll, hit die, and take short rest. It's really all you do. But you can track it manually. It's fine.
Well, but I wanted to add it automatically. So essentially, I have to do it manually anyway.
I'm not sure what you're saying, but you are smart enough to figure it out. So it's all good.
It doesn't automatically add it to my hit points. At least I haven't figured out.
To your hit pool. I got you. Yeah, it probably does do that. Very cool. Nice roll on the Greg hit dice. So, as you are all taking this rest, specifically Grig and Spoot, Defect, you took a little damage too. Are you also healing yourself up?
I did, yeah.
Great, cool. So, Adis, on your, what are you doing? What are you doing during these short rest here?
I am keeping watch since I was untouched.
Great. Go ahead. Just make a... Well, you can use your passive perception. Nothing threatening comes around. It seems like maybe this thing scared stuff off in this area, so... Good job. You killed the thing that was scaring things.
Oh, that probably has unwanted side effects.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, whatever could I mean? Could I, when I get finished healing, just take? Is there anything left to like study on that thing?
I mean, the body of it kind of fell and shattered into a bunch of different pieces of ice. you can take a piece of the ice that it formed itself out of.
I would like to do that.
Okay. Yeah. You can add a piece of ice creature thing into your inventory.
I will do that.
Yeah. Very cool. So your short rest comes to an end, and you continue on moving in a northerly direction. Go ahead, somebody, roll me a d20.
18.
Very cool. All right. So. Bunk. Great. All right. Adis, as you are leading your party through this snow, you eventually come to a place where the snow stops. And you step into what appears to be a small clearing. And inside of this clearing, you see something. You see about 150 feet in front of you. You see a tall, slender tower, about 80 feet in the air, maybe 20 feet across, made entirely of opaque ice.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Did you guys see that?
No, we don't have your eyes. All I see is snow. Gosh.
Well,
Do
you all
I'll,
have
like, grab
stepped.
Spoot's head and like point it in the right direction.
I'm just kidding. I don't know. Do I see it?
Yeah, once you all step out of like the snow, and it becomes clear in this like 200-foot or 100-foot radius kind of circle, or 150-foot radius circle, you see in the center this 80-foot tall opaque ice tower.
It.
There is something else. Kind of at about the like 60-foot mark, you see that even though the area you are in is without storm and snow, it seems like there is another ring of constant snow and ice fall and storm fall, kind of about 60 feet from the ground to 60 feet up, circling the tower itself. So you see the top 20 feet of the tower sticking out of it, is really what you see.
Have I seen anything like this structurally? I'm guessing no.
It's a tower of ice. Do you think Spoot's seen that?
No. I guess I'm trying to find out, like, I'm trying to figure out if it's worth using my channel divinity to try to like get some insight on how this thing was built, if possible, using the masonry tools. But
well, you'd have to go up and investigate it to do that, I think, right?
Yeah, I think you're right.
Can I try to use that stone cunning?
Chisel into it.
I would like to use portal sense.
All right, you activate your portal sense and you get no pings.
All right, just because primeval awareness.
You get a chalky taste on your tongue, which you know to be elemental in nature.
Mm-hmm.
And you get a very, very strong, effervescent, bubbly feeling on your tongue, on the tip of your tongue as well. Which is a weird dual thing. It's like the chalkiness is on like the sides of your tongue, and then like on the tip is this bubbly effervescence. It's really odd, but you've been able to interpret it.
Well, I think we found the main source of the Fae. At least I've been feeling. Tasting.
Some sense.
Yeah. Still feel the elementals, of course. I mean, I don't think that this tower can exist without some sort of force of that, but still be interesting. Shall we? Is there a door? Do we see a door?
So around like the lower around the lower 3/4 of it, you see a like raging snowstorm, which begins like 50 feet in front of you. So this raging snowstorm is like 100 feet wide around this tower.
Mm-hmm.
So you'd have to enter the snowstorm to find it.
Do you guys want to sleep before we go in there? What time of day is it?
It's barely past noon.
Ugh. Feck.
Mm,
You guys ready?
I'm ready, but perhaps we should tie a rope around each of us. We don't get lost in the snowstorm.
Sure. That could be fun. Greg, do you have the rope?
Yeah, they do.
Sure.
Greg
me see.
is. I don't even carry a backpack anymore. Greg just carries
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, outside of combat, Grig is shadowy and indistinct. So
Yeah, Greg has a rope. I'm sure. I'm sure Spook does too. Also, you probably
I'm
just take
sure
it off
you
his
all.
shell.
I'm sure you all have enough rope.
25 feet to be exact.
Great.
25 feet of rope.
We have like 250 or something like that. 'cause I
Yeah,
bought a
you all have
decent amount
tons of
rope.
rope. So you can
According to
easily
this.
tie rope to yourselves. It's fine. You bought a lot of rope for the underground ruins mission, but I believe you left it there as a ladder.
Yeah, I think we did.
Did we? I think I
Speak-
took it because I didn't want anything else crawling out.
Oh, you might have actually.
No.
Yeah, that does ring a bell.
If only we
Sure.
had a way to archive
You've got your
our
rope.
sessions.
I mean, I
Shadow
left
too.
it all in Grig's bag because I don't want to carry things if I don't have to.
Sure.
That's
All right.
true.
So long story short, you've got rope.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. The
We have,
real
like-
question is, do we want to use the coarse rope that Grig has, or the fine hempen rope that Spoot has?
I don't think it matters.
It doesn't
Whatever.
matter. I'm just kidding.
Whatever,
We
dude.
We got enough rope. I got some, and Grig has some. So let's just we could use perhaps like a 50. I've got a 50-foot strand of it. And that might be more than enough to tie all this off and do all the loops we need.
Cool.
How
So
far
yeah,
apart do we want to be?
you can tie yourself up in rope. That's fine.
How far apart do we want to be, everyone? 10 feet.
5 feet apart.
Yeah, 10 or 15 feet apart. Okay.
Okay, I've heard 5, 10, and 15. So what you want to do?
10's a good even number, I think, in the middle.
Take 10.
Compromise.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, you all tie yourselves, the four of you tie yourselves up in the appropriate 10 feet of slack between you. And you all enter the storm.
Yep.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
as we enter, I'm going to touch. Well, never mind. We'll go ahead and enter the storm.
All right. You all step into the raging storm. I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw.
Whee!
Okay.
And this is where we all freeze solid in this campaign.
What is going on with my Constitution saving throws tonight?
Okay. With a 17 defect, you succeed. And though it is cold and blustery, you have your cold weather gear. You are able to keep sight on things. Everyone else is blinded by the snow.
Greg, if Matt wants, he can use one of Grig's flash of genius to increase Grig's score or somebody else's by 4.
I'm going to say that in this instance, Grig could apply that to themselves
Okay.
because the snow is very... So they have no idea if anyone else is blind or not.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So at least 2 people could have could be able to see, possibly.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Is Grig going to use their flash of genius?
Right, I'm just trying to see how many times they can use it. How many times
Equal to their proficiency.
Yeah. Oh, great. Yeah, I'll try to use one. Is it a roll or is it an auto 4?
It's auto 4.
It's an automatically adds 4.
Awesome. Done.
Okay, which brings Grig up to a 13? No, brings
I
Grig
believe it's 16.
a 16. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong one. Brings Grig up to a 16. Grig is not blinded. So Grig and Defect can see. Adis and Spoot are blind, and Adis and Spoot, you immediately get turned around and caught up and begin pulling on the ropes in a direction, and Grig and Defect can see that the direction they are pulling is away from the center of the storm. So they're heading back out.
Grig is just bubbling Defect, they're going the wrong way. Pull them back.
I'll tug on the ropes and yell out in the storm to just follow Defect and myself and Grig.
You yell and your voice is carried away on the wind.
Okay, well then I'll just tug on the rope and
Cool.
pull them towards my direction.
I would like you to make a contested strength check against both Adis and Spoot.
It's
So
a
you-
good thing for you. It's
So-
only strength.
I'm
So-
sorry, maybe I...
No.
Maybe down.
You're pulling on the rope.
Yeah, I'm not pulling them like it's a tug of war contest. I'm tug. Kind of...
Right, I understand that. But
Right,
they are not responding to it. They are heading out. They're not stopping.
All right, fine. Strength check, you said?
Yep.
All right, 8.
All right. Spoot and Adis, I need strength checks.
For one time, I feel very strongly that I'm going this direction.
Strength check or a saving throw?
Check.
God damn it.
Why? It's not a saving throw.
That'd be an 8.
Look at you.
Wow.
Look how strong you are when
Adis-
you want to be.
It
Adis
would have
and
been a dirty
Spoot.
20.
Adis and Spoot. Despite the pull on the extra weight that's pulling on the ropes, you can't see your friends, you can't hear your friends, but you know you're heading straight out, and you pull everyone in the direction with you, and you manage to pull everyone back out of the storm, and Defect and Grig are kind of toddled along with you, and then your vision clears as the snow vanishes. And you see behind you, the storm is right behind you.
And we're outside of the storm again?
Yep.
On the wrong side?
Yep.
Well, that didn't take long.
I'm guessing my I can't get lost except by magical means doesn't apply here.
You're not lost. You just got pushed out. You just got pushed out of the storm.
Oh, okay. I thought it turned us around.
It
Kind
did.
of thing.
It did because you were blinded. But it pushed. But part of the effect is it pushed you out.
Okay. I thought I didn't know if the equivalence of the mislead spell per se. Kind of that.
it's,
You know what I mean?
No, it's not that. It's something else.
Okay.
Maybe we need to try that again. And I've got an idea. We need to get close, see if we can hear each other, determine... Were y'all blinded, Spook will say, to the rest of the party?
I couldn't see.
Oh, Greg and I saw this palace.
Even through the snow. Okay. Well, maybe we can try it again. I might be able to cast lesser restoration on someone that is blinded, assuming that it ends up only being one of us. But I don't know what the chances are of us all being blinded or not.
Give it another go.
I guess so.
Okay. You can all re-venture into the snowstorm.
Because it's a saving throw.
The good thing is, like, now you know what's coming. I will give you advantage on the saving throw. Like,
Okay.
What is it again?
Like, it's a con save. You know that this storm is like designed to blind you.
It's your number today, Ace. Let's try to stay close enough so we can determine if someone gets blinded.
Very cool.
All right, let's go back in. Good God, I'm worried to roll now. It's going to be like 2. It's 8 again!
Well, it's a 9. You have advantage, so.
It's 9! That still fails. Well, let's hang on a second. Let's see what grades.
Adis gets a 17. Defect gets a 23. Grig gets a 19. So, Spoot, your vision goes flurry snow white again, and you can't see. But your friends, you can feel them tugging you along.
Can everyone see but me?
Your voice disappears on the wind. It's too loud.
Hear anything? Gosh darn it! I'm just gonna try this on myself.
You cast Lesseration on yourself, and your eyes clear, and you can see the small huddle of your friends all holding on to you in the storm.
I just do this.
And you are all able to make your way now towards the thing. I would like everybody to roll a D100 for me, please. Okay, Defect rolls a 42. Spoot rolls a 29. Matt, go ahead, roll again for Grig. 26 for Grig, and Adis, roll that D100.
Sorry, I'm sacrificing to the gods.
Gotcha.
Ugh.
Cool. So it takes you a bit of while from this bitter storm, but eventually you make your way to the side of this tower, this skinny, tall tower that appears to be made of ice. And you find around the side a door. It appears to be simply made of ice, and there are no apparent locks upon it.
Guys, I found a door.
Did you knock?
Defect.
Griggs.